1 week later. Friday night, September the 16th. Though I feared that tonight would be another night of inactivity and boredom, it now appears that my fear was unfounded. As my comrades have just found out, tonight there is a special item on the agenda, one which I've been waiting for since the notion was first brought up last week. Oh, Suoh is gonna join. An interesting notion to say the least. It could go well, it could prove anticlimactic, or it could end very badly. Either way... You want to hire another freaking kid? Are you out of your mind? The drama will be worth it. I feel like Misa is probably one of those people that would enjoy watching drama alert. Then again, I actually do as well. I just can't help it. Drama is juicy, okay? I agree. Having us babysit your daughter is one thing, but training a newbie... Kane, if this newbie is half as proficient as my daughter, he'll still be twice the killer you claim to be. Ha! Take that, you muscle-bound idiot. I may not particularly enjoy my job, but I'd still take pride in my skills. Yeah, but that guy's completely new to this, right? I get that we need to recruit, but taking in someone with no experience is a bit... You don't understand. A blank slate is exactly what Karasu and I want. And whether you like it or not, you will help him adapt. The way Father talks about this guy, I can't help but wonder what he's going to be like. I don't know if this new guy will be any better than these other creeps. He might be every bit as annoying and rude, or yet another conceited, arrogant bastard. On the other hand, it would be nice to be around someone my own age for once. Furthermore, given the way my father explicitly noted his age, I can't help but wonder. Could this be the opportunity I've been waiting for? To lead a normal life, or at least a little bit? Partly. What the fuck is that? Holy shit. Oh my god, it's one of those night... What the fuck? It's flying around in my room. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill that thing. Be right back. Ah! Stay away! What the fuck? It's following me! I'm glad the webcam is not on. Fuck this shit. Alright, it's standing still. This is live commentary, guys. I'm gonna kill the night fly thingy. Shit, it moved. Stay still. Fuck you. Yes. Got him! Alright, I'm back. I killed him. So for anyone who watched last stream will be happy to hear that I smashed that freaking fly or bug with the dictionary. So yeah, that was not planned at all. But yeah, I guess I'll have to admit now then that when it comes to bugs or flying tiny things that can sting you or just look creepy, I am the biggest pussy on earth. Yep. So I think what it was, right, it's one of those, because it's kind of dark outside, it's one of those flies that's like drawn to light, and my window is open like a crack. It's tiny, it's very, very tiny and minuscule, but obviously it's kind of hot right now, so I have to leave it open, or I want to leave it open. But somehow that little tiny fucker got in my room because it saw that my light was on or something. Oh well, let's just continue. Monday morning, September the 26th. After weeks of anticipation and many bored days without anything else to think about, the moment of truth has finally arrived. Today, in this very morning, in this very room, I will finally get to meet the newest addition to our team. A wannabe assassin coaxed into coming here by his need for money. Fresh blood, new to the art, and in dire need of training. Will he be a nice person? Will we be friends? Will we train together? Will he tell me all about school life? I have so many questions to ask, and so little time to ask. And then why did you never ask them, huh, Misa? Should we write on paper and pass it back and forth? Will he have a mobile phone through which we can text? Does he have an email account? These questions have been floating around in my head all night, keeping me awake as the hours just flew by. But now that I'm here, ready to meet this person at long last, I'm not sure I'll make it. Hi there. I'm Suoh. Nice to meet you. Forget it. I'm too tired for this. Who the hell decided to have a meeting this early in the morning anyway? Misa, honey. Wake up. What the hell? Why am I... It's been a while since you last fell asleep during a meeting. Up all night playing video games, perhaps? If you'd actually let me buy some video games, maybe I would. Oh, don't get so bent out of shape. Besides, it's your own loss. I finally found you a playmate, and you slept right through your first encounter. Now he's out on the job, and you've missed your opportunity to make a good first impression. Good first impression? Oh no, I hadn't even thought about that. It's not that easy to get on someone's bad side, is it? I can't have missed my opportunity already. Lighten up, I'm just kidding. More importantly, you slept right through your assignments. Are you ready? My assignments? Right, what was I thinking? Just shifting our meeting day over doesn't mean anything actually changes. So what if there's a new person joining us? It's still business as usual for the rest of us. This time around, your job is a little different. I want you to track down and stalk an adulterer? A murderer? Someone who can't pay off their gambling debt? Like I figured, just business as your new partner, Suoh. Come again? Today, I want you to watch over the boy and make sure he does his job, because this is the very first job that Suoh gets given, right? It's the when we actually the way that we kill him, because I believe there are two ways of killing that particular person. Is when he stakes out that guy in the bar, and then he comes out drunk, and then you just push him in front of a car, and that's how he dies. That's like Suoh's very first kill, if you guys can remember. And Misa was indeed following him to make sure, because that particular person that needed to be killed was kind of a high priority target, but the previous person, which I believe was Violet or Vincent, either one of those, of course those incompetent fools couldn't do the job, so we were just assigned the task instead as Suoh. So yeah, and now she's actually she's going to be given the task to follow Suoh, make sure that, probably to partly assess his skill as well or something. If he fails, take out the target in his place. Understood? Wonderful. I'll get you some money for travel fare and food, then give you the details. Suoh left a short while ago, so you should be able to catch up with him, as long as you leave soon. Business as usual? Apparently not. Maybe I was right to get my hopes up after all. After catching up to my new colleague, and traveling far enough behind that he wouldn't notice me, I boarded a bus heading towards a more wealthy part of the city. 10 minutes passed before the bus stopped, and we walked to what I presumed to be the boy's home. He entered the building, stayed inside for a few minutes, then emerged once more, wearing clean clothes, and wielding a poorly concealed blade. Shortly thereafter, the boy once again boarded a bus, and like before, I stealthily followed. Our trip this time was a little longer, but once again, I simply followed, careful not to be seen. Finally, we reached the district in which our target would likely be found, and at long last, the hunts began. After locating his target and searching for a decent vantage point, the boy entered the valley. At first, he tried to jump up to reach the fire escape. Failing that, he moved one of the dumpsters closer and instead jumped off that. Wow, he's more athletic than he looks. Scaling the fire escape on the side of a building is child's play for a professional like me, of course, but that was still a nice idea. This assignment might turn out to be more fun than I thought. A lot of dots. Sigh. I jinxed it. For a second there, I dared to think that this trip might turn out to be fun. And this is what I get? All this guy has been doing is watching our target through the window. It's great that he's focused. After all, it certainly makes my job easier. But seriously, are we going to be doing this all day? Yes, we are. If I'd known things were going to be like this, I would have eaten before coming here. My new comrade looked around nervously, trying to find the source of the embarrassingly loud sound he just heard. Luckily, I had hidden myself well, and he was unable to lay his eyes on me. Phew, that was close. Even if I have confidence in my ability to hide, I shouldn't tempt fate like that. The next time I stalk someone, I'm definitely going to do so from a distance. Damn it. My legs are cramping, and I can't do anything about it. Where is she exactly hiding? Is she just peeking around the corner? Is she, like, attached to the ceiling Spider-Man style? What's going on? If I move, he's going to hear me, and if I don't move, the pain is only going to get worse. But if I can do it quietly enough, then maybe... The boy started to look around once again, tipped off the moment I began to move. I froze, and after a few seconds of frantic searching, the boy returned to his post. Gah, this is the worst. I can't move an inch without giving myself away. Why did I have to get stuck watching this guy anyway? Can't someone else do it? I know I wanted to spend time with someone my own age, but this isn't really what I had in mind. Really, you didn't have in mind stalking a guy? As the hours dragged on, and night began to fall, the boy moved at last. But rather than move towards the window, or head off in the direction of his target, the boy suddenly lurched forward, clutching his chest. What's this? Has sitting around all day finally gotten to him? Yeah, Suoh got a heart attack like, ugh, I've been sitting still for too long. Ugh, alright, I'm dead. I have heard that sitting is the new smoking. The boy appeared to be in pain. Although he didn't say anything, his body language was easy to read. I can't quite remember this moment very clearly, but the like what Misa seems to be describing is probably Suoh having a, his sickness is kicking in, but I can't remember that if that actually happened at this point. Even without being able to see his face, I could tell that he wasn't as healthy as I'd initially thought. He's a little young to have a heart condition, isn't he? This boy may look healthy enough, but anyone who hunches over while clutching their chest really shouldn't be. No sooner had he lurched forward than Suoh ran out of the apartment, spurred on by something he saw below. Wait a second! What the heck was that? He's in pain 1 second, and the next he dashes off? Just what is wrong with this guy? You don't want to know. Following the boy back down a fire escape, I watched from a distance as he began patrolling the street. The boy followed his target, clinging to the buildings aligning our path as he tried his best not to be seen. How silly. At this time of the evening, there's still plenty of foot traffic, not to mention regular traffic. Trying to hide behind every shadow makes you far more conspicuous than simply walking down the street. We continued to walk a while longer, presumably in anticipation of the perfect opportunity to strike. And as time dragged on, however, the boy appeared to be losing patience. He stopped trying so desperately to hide himself and closed the distance between himself and his target. What is he trying to do now? There aren't many people around, but stabbing someone out in the open is just plain stupid. Is he planning on grabbing the man and taking him into an alley? If so, he'd better... Boom! Oh. I stared absent-mindedly for a moment as the scene played out in front of me. She's like, oh, I hadn't thought of that. That's a way of killing too. In a matter of seconds, my new co-worker's target became roadkill, capturing the attention of everyone present. Even I could only watch in amazement, completely baffled by this sudden, unanticipated act. Upon remembering where I was and what I was doing, however, I quickly regained my calm and promptly analyzed the situation. Even without approaching the victim, I can confidently assert that he has been killed. The driver and the passengers, the most prominent potential witnesses, are all too focused on the corpse to notice anyone outside. There are few people on the street, and they're all staring wide-eyed and mouths agape at the scene of carnage which just played out. Better yet, the target spent all day in a pub, so his blood alcohol level will make it seem like he merely stumbled into oncoming traffic. I began to walk away from the scene, wary not to be seen so close to a murder victim. Even if this corpse wasn't my doing, I wasn't about to be interviewed by the police or remembered by passers-by. Yeah, what would Misa say then? Or can she even say anything at that point? Like, we'll find out. I'm not gonna say it, you know what I mean. Fortunately, I was able to leave while the others were still fixated on the fresh corpse, and just made a clean escape. The next day. Tuesday morning, September the 27th. Faced with a week bereft of work, I spent last night pondering what to do with myself. During our last meeting, the only work I was given was to watch over the new guy's first kill, leaving me with nothing to do for the rest of the week. The obvious course of action here would be to approach my father about taking on another assignment, but unfortunately for me, he is not so easy to locate. I've tried leaving messages on his phone. I've searched for him in all the usual places, but still, my efforts have been for naught. If even Karasu doesn't know where he is, that means my father is on the job, and he won't respond until he's done. With work off the table, I could always dedicate the week to studying. Good one, Misa. Given that I don't attend school, I need to do a lot of work to keep up with other people my age, and even if I don't, or even then, I have no way of knowing if I'm really at their level. However, I'd be lying if I said I had any interest in studying, or any aptitude for it, for that matter. I may be bilingual, so to speak, but that's just a matter of circumstance. If I tried to learn a third language now, I doubt I'd succeed. So with the two productive aspects of my life on hold, what do I have to do with myself? Absolutely nothing. Still, I do have some of the travel fare and food money my father gave me yesterday morning. I could get something to eat, maybe kill some time around town. Ordering food for myself is always a chore, since I can't explicitly tell the cashier what I want, but it's better than starving to death. I guess I'll have to walk around until I find something to do, or until the day finally ends. As I walked around the city aimlessly, I soon wound up at one of the most frequented venues. Although I had no reason to go there, it was as good a place as any to kill time, and I couldn't complain about the scenery. Central Park, huh? I put my body on autopilot, and this is where I wind up? What a joke. Just how predictable am I? Surrounded by trees and grass, accompanied by few people. At a glance, this is a nice place. Certainly nicer than the venues I visit for work. Look a little closer, however, and you'll see discarded needles, condoms, bloody bandages, cigarette butts, empty beer bottles, and other obvious signs that degenerates frequent this place at night. As far as parks go, or rather, as far as any semblance of nature is concerned, this place is horrid. Unfortunately, for someone with my life, trapped in this disgusting city, this is the closest I'll ever get to enjoying land untouched by humans. If only I had enough money for a proper escape, then maybe I'd... Morning. Whoa! What the... When did he... How did he... I froze for a moment, as a familiar face popped up out of nowhere. I had been so deep in my own melancholy thoughts that I hadn't even noticed someone approaching me, let alone identified the person. Wait a second. Isn't that... Damn. I wasn't expecting to run into anybody, let alone someone I'm supposed to work with from now on. Did he know I was here? He couldn't have been stalking me, could he? Nah, forget it. More importantly, what should I do? This is my first real meeting, and yet I'm totally unprepared. So from Misa's perspective, it seems like she just randomly stumbled to this place. She just walked here, right? But I'm pretty sure Sai, arranged for them to meet. But how did he arrange for them to meet when he only told Suoh, yeah, be here at that time? Unless it's Sai knows Misa so well that what she's going to do throughout the day when she has nothing to do, then he just knows her schedule. He's like, at this time Misa's gonna be there. So he didn't even let Misa know that he was going to be, or that she was going to be meeting with Suoh. She just tells Suoh, yeah, alright, that's where you're going to be meeting with Misa. But Misa doesn't know of the meeting. He just knows that, that's where Misa usually is. So, that will make it seem like it's a spontaneous meeting in that sense. What was his name again? Sushi? Sushi? Sukiyaki? I knew I should have eaten before leaving. Come on now, Misa. Focus. It's Tsubasa? Tsuna? Where did the Su come from? Damn it. I've repeated his name inside my head countless times, but now that he's right in front of me, I can't think of it. Hey now, don't tell me you've already forgotten my face. This is bad. I don't want to ruin yet another encounter, but I can't do this. I'm not prepared, mentally or emotionally. I can't think straight. I don't have a clue what I'm supposed to do, and I don't have the courage to take a step forward right now. Please, see you later. Perhaps sensing my internal distress, the new boy walked away, leaving me alone once more. What? Is this a meeting that we didn't even see as Suoh? Or it could be, it could be that this is just an entirely different route and events that happened, detailed events at least, aren't exactly the same as, for example, the Misa route. It could be that this is just, this is a route from Misa's perspective, but it doesn't mean it is the previous Misa route that we played through, that all the things happen the same in this one. So I think that's the case. That will make more sense at least. Alright. I gotta change the mindset then. I'm such a coward, because I'm pretty sure this didn't really happen like this. Or their first meeting outside in a park. 3 days later. What the fuck? Friday morning, September the 30th. As your ordinary, everyday high school girl, there aren't many things that get me down. Tests, assignments, athletic competitions, all too easy. No matter what obstacle life throws at me, I'm always prepared, Queen Misa. But I'm not just smart and athletic, of course. I'm actually quite a gifted individual, and even at the genetic level, armed with beauty, intelligence, and physical prowess. Queen Misa, It really is you. Huh? You mean the Misa? In our school? No way! I have become the natural leader of all who make my acquaintance. She's gotta be like daydreaming, right? I wonder what it would be like if I went to school. She would be the queen. Out of the way, girls! Move aside! Yeah, you heard him. Out of Queen Misa's way. My servants cleared the path, pushing aside those who would seek audience with their queen. As much as I would like to speak with my loyal subjects occasionally, I'm afraid I am simply far too busy for that. Not that I expect their understanding. The life of an elite is too complicated for their plebeians to ever comprehend. Bah, damn riffraff. Don't they know that hindering Queen Misa is an offense punishable by death? Take pity on them, brother. Not everyone is blessed enough to be in Queen Misa's presence as often as we are. Hey, Sara! Sara is back. Ah, if it isn't my two favorite subordinates, Suoh and, incest sister girl. Yeah, that one. Forget it. Her name isn't important. Your Majesty, I know how selfish this request may sound, but please, bestow us with a few words of wisdom. Yes, my queen. Even a single word would do. Poop. I suppose it can't be helped. It is the job of the royalty to watch over their subjects, after all. Oh, my! Did you hear the way she cleared her throat? Like, that's only how a royalty would do it. Queen Misa, that was glorious. Oh, my queen! You've made me fall for you all over again. I swear on my life, I will serve you until the day I die. Ha! My subjects are so easily pleased. For someone like me, who is perfect in every way, this truly is the life. Still, it will be nice to share this feeling with someone. Despite the fact that I'm surrounded by adoring servants, people who would lay down their lives for me, it sure is lonely at the top. At the end of the day, being at the top just means there's nobody else on my level. Nobody else who understands me. I almost wish that I had taken a king. I jolted upright as Suoh's face drew nearer, uttering words I had never expected to hear. Huh? How did he... Even without uttering a word, your feelings have been transmitted to me clear as day. And you should know that I would do anything for you, dearest Misa, no matter what you ask of me. Anything? Anything. How insolent. If everybody else had said that to me, I would have ordered their execution. But in this case, my beloved. Isa, wake up. Oh, that's what she was dreaming about in that moment? My beloved. Huh? What the... Where... Huh? I'm in a meeting? I'm in a meeting. Sleeping on... Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. No, I must still be dreaming. Maybe if I close my eyes once again, I'll be able to pick up where I left off. That is the dream scenario whenever you've waken up for a dream, to just, try and go back to sleep and then immediately return to the dream.